Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the powder before foundation technique. I think this has been going around on TikTok if I'm not mistaken, but I've seen a lot of people do videos. I tested it out, loved it, and actually I filmed this video 2 other times, but I didn't love the way that the footage came out, and actually one of them I had tried a combination that I wasn't loving as much as this, so I decided to refilm it because there's different combinations of steps you can do, and I think that you have to kind of figure out which one works best for you, and this is the one that works best for me. I did almost miss one step, which you'll see in the video. I fixed it, I caught it, but the steps are important. So, and then finding the order of steps that works for you is also, like, it's going to depend. So I've done it a couple different ways, like I said, and this is the one I landed on that worked best for me. But it also, I think, is going to depend on products and stuff too. So this is the look that I'm creating in today's video, not the eyes. The eyes are in a different video. That'll be up on my channel soon if it's not already. Look out for it. I'm going to be reviewing the e.l.f. mini palettes, the little $3 guys. I'm reviewing those, and I created this eye look. So today we're going to be just doing the base. So I think that's all I wanted to tell you. Was that all I wanted to tell you? Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to tell you. If you're not following me on TikTok, head over to TikTok and follow me, because I've been making some videos over there, and I'm doing some beauty content over there, as well as little skits, because I think I'm a comedian. Anyway, alright, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get in the video. If you guys would like to see the powder before foundation technique and watch me apply the products and watch me create this base makeup, then keep on watching. Well, hello. Okay, so this is my first video with this new setup here. If you guys did not see my backdrop video, can you focus? This is my collage wall, my DIY collage wall. I did a video showing you guys how I did it. I basically did it because I wanted to be in front of the window, which is where I am right now. But I'm definitely nervous about the lighting because it's very difficult to see on my monitor. Sometimes it doesn't look as bright as it ends up looking when I edit. So it's going to be a learning curve the next few videos to kind of see, you know, how bright my lights need to be, or how bright my settings need to be, because I do have a ring light on in front of me, but I have it turned down. It's just my shutter speed. Anyway, technical shit that you guys don't care about. But the next couple of videos are probably going to be me needing to tweak my lighting a bit. But the idea is that you guys can see me better. See the colors better, skin, all those things. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But today we're going to be doing that powder under foundation situation. I filmed this twice already, and I did not like the footage, so now we're doing it again. I'm just going to quickly moisturize. I already did my morning skincare routine this morning. It's now 2 o'clock though, so I'm going to add some moisturizer. I'm just going to use some of this IT Cosmetics Secret Sauce Moisturizer just to add some additional moisture to my face. And moisturizing is a big part of this trend. And I think this trend either came back around because of TikTok. I'm not really exactly sure. I think it was TikTok. But I think makeup artists have been using this trick long before TikTok. We just didn't know about it. Okay, so I just primed. Did I prime? No, I moisturized. Alright, so I'm going to prime my skin. I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus Perfecting and Smoothing Primer. I've been using this a lot, actually, and I really like it. So, the thing with this technique is there's several ways it can be done. The main one that I've seen is that you put the powder over your moisturizer and then you put primer. I don't like that way. And the reason is because I'm just always nervous that once you put powder down and then you try to prime over it, you're just moving it around. So I don't like doing it that way. And that is not the way that I've been doing it. I mean, I did it like that. I've done it all different ways because I've been doing this for a couple weeks now. I'm now going in with some of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer just to fill in my pores. So what I've been finding is that I really like this is the method that I like the most. So there's so many different ways. So you can do moisturizer, powder, primer, foundation. You can do all of your steps without powder, setting it with powder. Or I found this method to be really good. That is the moisturizer, primer, then powder, then foundation. So I tend to like to throw down the powder while everything is still kind of tacky and wet. I don't know why, but I'm going to be using the Glossier Wowder to do this. And I like using this powder in particular because it has a color to it. And I like to see where I'm placing it because you definitely don't want to place too much in one area. So I like to be able to see what I'm doing. And while everything is still a little bit tacky and wet, I'm just pressing it on. And the brush I'm using, this is the BH Cosmetics brush from their collection that came out last summer. It was like pool themed. This is the number 3 in that collection. And you definitely do not want to put too much powder. Once I have the powder evenly distributed, I'm then going to use my foundation. I just have to decide what foundation I want to use today. I think I'm going to use the Infallible Fresh Wear. I just think it's one of those like tried and true foundations. This shade is 445. Might be a little dark for me right now, but we'll make it work. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint it on how I normally would. And I like to do one side of my face at a time. I just always do that. Not really sure why. And I'm using my Blend-A-Full to just push it into the skin. Because again, I don't like to drag anything on top of powder when I'm using the powder underneath because, shit, I forgot the setting spray. Damn it. Well, I guess we could do one side without setting spray and one side with. So, I skipped a step. So after the powder, you're supposed to lay down setting spray. So, let me finish this side first. Damn it. I already filmed this twice. I'm not going to film it. This is my 3rd time. So this video better work. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and spray this side first. Let that dry. Alright, so now I'm just going to put the foundation on. I think the setting spray is key. I think if you don't do the setting spray, it's not going to come out as good. But we're going to have 2 sides to compare. That theory. I'm going to go in with my sponge. They both look pretty similar, but I think I do like the setting spray side a little bit better. It was just easier. Like, there was a couple of spots over here that moved, like right here. I think if you put the setting spray down, it won't do that because it didn't do that on this side. So the thing that I love about this is that you can pile all kinds of creams on top of it, which is great. I am going to go in with some cream bronzer and cream highlight and concealer. So I'm just going to take a dense brush and I'm just going to take some of this on the brush. It's just so crazy. Did I tell you what this is, by the way? It's Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick, and it's in the shade Cocoa. It's just so crazy that you can do this technique under foundation, and it actually makes things look more flawless and last longer. So I'm just going to take my blender full, and I put a little too much here, so I'm just going to blend it in. It's okay, I'm pale, so why not add some bronze and fake being a goddess? By the way, today is like 87 degrees out right now. Like, spring who? Like, we just skipped right over spring. I'm kind of mad about it. And then once I got that blended, I'm just going to go over it again with my sponge. Just because like I said, I put a little too much. Ooh, gosh. Shit is moving. Shit is shifting. Shit is moving on this side. Yep, because I didn't put the damn setting spray. Well, I guess it's kind of good so that we can see. Just so that, you know, if there's any questions out there about do you need the setting spray, you have your answer. See, that one went on so much better and no separating. Yep. Setting spray, man. It's key. I'm going to take some of the Benefit What's Up highlighter. I'm just going to put some of that on so I can have some glow. Just going to blend that around with my finger. Now, concealer. I'm going to be going in with the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer in the shade 14. Just like to do things in sections. I don't know why. Can't tell you how much I love this concealer. I know I talk about it all the time, but I love it. That just looks so good. So now here's the deal. You could leave it right here and not powder a thing. Just go live your life. I don't have a cream blush, otherwise I would put one on, but I don't have one. So you could then put a cream blush on or a powder blush and just leave your skin and go about your life. Put on some more setting spray and away you go. And I've done that. But I like as much pore blurrage as I can get. So I do like to put a little bit more powder, and I'm using the Urban Decay Ultimate Brush Off powder, which I'm running out of. Not good. But anyway, I'm going to just press it right over my pores in the center of my face, and then whatever's left over, I'm just going to drag up. It's just like an insurance policy one that the concealer just stays. It's going to stay anyway, but I just like it for the blurring factor, like I said. I mean, my pores are large and in charge, so I just like to do this. I am going to put a powdered bronzer on because I would anyways, and also because I want to show you that you can do that also. So I'm just going to take my trusty Fenty Caramel Cutie, and I'm using this new brush from Benefit. This little bronzer brush. It's fluffy, and I'm just going to lightly dust some of this bronzer on. Just feel like being bronze. But I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that you can use creams or powders and everything just looks so good. But you do really need to try the different ways to figure out like what way you like the best for you, because it definitely took me a while to figure that out. And then the blush I'm going to use is the Benefit California. I've really been liking this blush lately. It's kind of I don't know, it's not, I don't want to say subtle, but kind of. It looks really like a natural flush. Like the color looks so like you really are this color. I don't really know if that's a good explanation, but it's a beautiful peachy tone, and it looks like it has a sheen to it, but it doesn't translate really shimmery or anything on the skin. It's so pretty. And then I'm feeling like being blinged out today, so I'm gonna go into this Wet n Wild Bretman Rock loose highlighter in the shade Lioness. We're gonna glow. We're gonna glow it up. Oh my gosh, this highlighter, every time I'm just like, what? It's so pretty. Trying to go light-handed. Why? All right, so that is everything. I mean, we're glam AF, right? But I mean, shit, my skin looks freaking flawless. Let's see if I can get up close. Let's see if I turn down. Maybe this is good. I don't know. We're gonna find out, but I hope that you can see how flawless my freaking skin looks right now, and I'm living for it. It's definitely extra, and it's a lot of steps, and it is a lot of makeup, but there's a time and a place, you know, for this technique. I think this is great for like a wedding or like somewhere where you want your makeup to be locked and loaded all day long, for hours and hours. Like, this is such a good technique. So I'm going to now go in with some Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray and just further lock it in. And I am now going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and come back so that you can see everything finished on my face. So I will be right back. All right, you guys, so here is the final look, and I'm just living for the base makeup. I think it just looks so good. I'm really loving this technique when I want flawless. And let's be real, I want flawless all the time. I like flawless when I'm home by myself. I just like flawless. And I a lot of times feel like if I'm going to sit down and do my makeup, I might as well do it, you know? When it comes to base, I'm all about my base. Like, I want my skin to look good because I don't have the best skin normally. Like, I feel like I have a lot of redness and uneven skin tone, and I just like to focus on my skin. So having this routine where I can amp it up and look even more flawless than normal with my regular foundation routine, like, I'm living for it. I love it. And I find that this does last a long time. And yeah, like I said, you got to just kind of figure out the order in which works for you. I think it's going to depend on a lot of things, like what products you're using, what your skin type is, all that stuff. But for me, this is it. This is the way. And I love it. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle's @GlamLatte. And don't forget the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, and iHeartRadio. All those details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
I just wanna